Welcome to Upgrade. I'm your host, Frank the Tank, and today we're bringing the Yealink A20 bar, and then we got our T18 right here, which is the model number is CTP18 here, if you guys can see it. We're going to talk a little bit about the setup. Now, you get extra cables, screws, and stuff like that, but I couldn't put them all in here. We're going to start with a couple things, what's available and how to use this, and what's the difficult parts of using the system and setting it up. So stick around if you guys want a nice little conference room system with included with the bar and a camera. We're gonna take a look and see what you get when you get something like this. All right, first of all, what you get, let me tell you this first. The metal piece here itself is a little hidden. You gotta make sure you don't throw the box because it's in between some plastics in there, right? Now this one independently, you could lock it in. These two will go to the wall, and this will be the base for the actual mount, for the actual bar. And underneath of it, you guys can see, it perfectly lines up and you can move it in and out. Now, it depends how you want to set up over the TV or underneath the TV. It's up to you, but they get plenty of space. If you guys can see, plenty of space on that. So we'll put this on the side. They give the power adapter, two HDMIs. I just put in one right here, but they give you two power adapter. This part of the power adapter that you're going to require for this to power this on, because it's not PoE on this one. You need actual power on this one. There'll be a long Cat6 cable, all right? And this is quite a 16 feet, I believe, or even longer. And then they give you a shorter one, just the two independent ones. And then, of course, you get this, which is the actual Yealink CPT18. Now, this is to remote into the system itself and control some of the features. Dial in, dial out, survey all the schedules you have set up. We're going to talk about a little bit more. Now, they do give you this adapter here. This has a little adapter that you could actually mount it in here. If you guys can see it, I'm going to put it in here. And I'm just going to show you as a demo. This could be on the wall. And this could take some weight. If you guys can see, for the wall connection, and not that much bendable. So it could be on the wall if you're coming in. You could just dial in from here or set up your calls. Now, you have to have a Rooms account, a Microsoft Room account to set this up. They both have to have the Rooms account set up independently, and then this will automatically identify this if it's sitting on the same network. It will give you PIN numbers to identify this system into this. You could do it remotely, wirelessly, or you could do it through the network if you have it plugged into the internet. We're going to get a little more into details. Now here, there is a push button here in the back that you could just push the button and it releases it. So this could be mounted on the wall permanent so people won't lose it, or buy the TV and just lock it in there and then keep it as is, you know? So, which is not a bad thing too, because they do get to 10 lost a lot. Now, behind it, we're gonna go into more details behind it. If you guys can see it, there is a connection here. It's an Ethernet connection here, and this is PoE, power over Ethernet connection that goes in here. And there is a maintenance type C connection in here. It has a little wrench, so it's a maintenance, either for some firmware upgrade or manual upgrades or something like that. There is a couple of locks here too also that you have, and it has a reset button to release and completely wipe everything out too. You could do a factory reset too. Now this thing has a kickstand. It's a little kickstand. You can't bend it down too much. It's pretty much, it has rubber legs in here, and that's pretty much how it goes. All right, it's a couple of degrees here, rubber legs here, rubber legs in the back, and of course they give you a cover. The cover, I actually took out the cover so you could see more of the stuff in there. The cover goes back in here, and you could permanently screw it in so nobody messes around with the cable, and the cable will automatically independently come out through this hole here. So we're gonna put this on the side. We're gonna go for the bar itself. Now the bar, I'm gonna put it on the side here so you guys can see the bar, how long it is. We're gonna measure the bar, and if you can see, it's a 24-inch bar by 3 inches. All right, so 24 by 3 inches. It has its weight. It's like maybe like a pound on it. Let's take a look at the back. First, the camera itself. Camera's not a 4K. It's 1080, and it's a wide lens. All right, it's a HD camera. It's a wide lens. The camera itself is closed right now. If you can see it, I'm opening it up, but you're gonna see it open and close. You can do that. They have their logo in here. The bar has a mic built in. There's only one indication, one little light that indicates that it's on. It's green, and if there's troubles, it'll turn into different colors. Now let's bend it over to the back here, where we're gonna talk a little bit more about it. So here, I'm gonna put it here. So you're gonna put there's a reset button here too, because Crazy thing is that you need to put the same account that you put on this device here. You need to have them both set up in the same account. All right, on this one, you put in the power in here. You put a first HDMI 1 here, so you can have two TVs presenting the same visual that you have that's catching in here, or it's going to present to. So you can have two TVs connect to the same place. So it has 1 and 2 in here, and then we have an internet connection. This is where you actually put in your network connection. Now on this one, it's asking for a VC hub. Now that's a little box that's independently from this system, and it's not available here. You have to buy that separately. You could buy the hub, the remote, and also a USB dongle that connects to it in case nobody has Teams or they can't connect to the actual system, but they want to present. You could present that. It's like a click share, similar to it. Now you have two of these connections, but this is internet goes in here, and then you have two HDMIs that you can share. One to the main TV, the other one could be on the secondary TV. You want to present the same presentation over. Anything that you're capturing on first TV, it's gonna mirror to the second one. That's very important. Now to set this up, you're going to need very important instructions on this one. And it's something that they don't tell you in the booklet because they give you 3 or 4 pages. And that's about it. You're going to need a mouse and keyboard, but mostly a mouse. Then the mouse becomes a keyboard session. So we're going to show you guys what I'm talking about. On this side, when you turn this on, this is not going to be identifying a network until you hit the language that you need to correct the system. And then you need to put independently the same network settings that you have on Microsoft. If you have a Teams account, you have to set it up in here. So the way you do it, there is a USB here. If you guys can see it, you plug in your mouse right there. Once you plug in your mouse, you're clicking away to the settings, and you want to make sure that's set to English. You set up your Microsoft Rooms Teams, and then what you do is it automatically connects to a network. Once it connects to a network, you come back in here and you do the search bar. Same. You do have to do the same kind of settings with the Microsoft Rooms here. You have to set up the same settings in here because this could work independently. You actually don't need this device. You could just have this device by itself, running by itself, and pretty much do everything. This will be for more if you are in the same room and you don't have a computer or a laptop, but you invited the system. You come in there, you hit it to your presentation, your schedule, you hit it up there, and it'll come automatically set up. Now, if you don't have that and you have your own laptop, you don't even need to do this. You can do it from your laptop directly to it. And this will independently work together with it. This has the same account as this. And like I said, it works wireless in the same room. This could be in one area, this could be in the other one. Now, they do give you a booster if you don't have PoE on your network. That means they give you a little box, a black little box that you connect to the actual power. And then the power will connect to the Ethernet, and the Ethernet connects into here, giving it power over the internet. That's pretty much what you're going to need. That's independently in here. It's included in the box. They give it to for this device only. This has their own power. It requires its own power, like I said. So here, like I said, rubber ends here. Speakers and mics are built in here. You can't even take this off. This is permanent glue in there. And that's about it from this bar. And let's go ahead and test it out and see how well it works. And if you're looking for something for your conference room, this might be the solution. We're going to put it independently 2 cameras, see if I could actually capture the audio at the same time the video and make the changes there. And we have another individual talking about more about the features on here than the requires and other items that you can purchase for this. So stick around and let's take a look. All right, so I got this set up. It's a little difficult setting it up. All right, we're going to call me right now in a bit. We're going to be displaying here the video on one of the cameras. Got this system set up, but we'll talk a little bit more about how to set this up because you're going to need a mouse. If you don't have a mouse, you're not going to be able to set it up. So that's very important. So right now I'm up set up with this, waiting for something to pop up right now. We're going to join it, and this already synced up. It's in the same network. So what's going to happen, it's going to give you a PIN number, and you're going to identify the PIN number, and then it's going to display the PIN number, and you have to put it in here so they could both be paired. Now you could do this wirelessly or wire, but we prefer wire, faster connection, and they meet together when they pair. Automatically, this will have the same account as this. This can work independently, and this can work independently, but this is cannot do anything but dial up. And this one actually does everything. The video, conferencing, audio.
Right.
No, it doesn't. It does not come with a remote control at all.
That's what it is.
There's 2 things missing out of it. A remote control and a USB dongle that you connect so you could transfer, so you could actually connect to the TV. You know how the ClickShare? It's like a ClickShare. They sell it on the actual book. I was looking at.
Yeah, we got those.
So the quality is pretty good, actually. I like it. And I could turn off the camera. I turn off the camera. Can you see that I turn off the camera?
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn off the mic. All right, just turn off the mic. It's pretty loud. When I put it up to 100, I could hear it pretty good.
So the A20, the one that's sitting in front of you, is 1600.
Okay. What do you want? Huh?
And the A30 is 2100.
Can you see this guy? Can you see this guy? This guy?
I can see all the way inside your living room, I think.
Can you see this guy right here standing here?
Yeah, so do these things come in all one box, or is two separate boxes? One for the bar, one for
There's all one box, but there's two boxes in the box.
But yeah, no, we did get dongles. There is, I don't know if the manual shows you, but there's an additional BYOD device that you can connect to.
There is.